folded on my knees, while the last of the sunset faded and the sky got full of stars. And the strange thing was, it wasn't singing and it wasn't talk, but it was something more. Sometimes I felt like crying, though I didn't know why. I couldn't have told Carrie or anyone about it because I didn't understand it myself. But I had a feeling all the time as if something were about to happen to me. Something wonderful. I couldn't even imagine what. I guess I began to grow up that summer. It was like the whole world was just waiting with something tucked up its sleeve. And it held it all summer, and the mountains and the lake breathed around it like a secret, and you kept on, being what you'd always been, till almost the end. Then, just for a second, your heart stopped dead, as if you opened a door, expecting nothing, and saw the room filled with Christmas trees and sunflowers and shouting people, all strange to you, and yet familiar too. That was the summer I grew up, but maybe it was just to be knocked back down again later. It started happening in the fall when school began. I'd always known Marcia Jones, well, known her to say hello to in school and seen her out at Big Lake and everything because her father's got a camp there. She's an awfully pretty girl, but before that fall, I never thought much about her, except to joke with the other fellows and say, "Marcia's the queen of the hair bobbers," or, "Gosh, why don't you neck with Marcia?" And then, that day at school, the first day, when I was going down the corridor, whistling, I saw her again, and well, I'll be darned, I couldn't joke. I couldn't even think of joking about her. She was wearing just a plain brown dress and a yellow ribbon, but she looked, different from all the other girls. And for a second, I almost stammered when I said, "Hello." I'd never been that way before. And then things started to change. As we talked more, it was like the universe was opening with possibilities I couldn't have imagined. But they were never ours to keep. Before I knew it, those moments were gone, smashed by judgment and whispers of others who could never understand the way we felt. And just like that, the early spring that felt too real, too promising ended, leaving behind a memory to never let fade and remind myself how it really was not the way they said it was.